So I'm going to show you what a Twiist site change looks like today. This is my son Reed. He is also type 1 and he's currently wearing the Mobi. Yeah, we're pump buddies. Nice. So he's currently on the Mobi. That's what I switched from. So maybe someday he'll switch to the Twiist too, but right now we're still happy with the Mobi. It's a great pump too. So I did already put in my site. That's kind of done separately, which is a little bit different than the Mobi, but the Twiist comes with these Clio sites, which are not my favorite, but I'm getting used to them. There are some other compatible sites, I guess, infusion sets, but it automatically comes with this, so it's kind of easier. All right, so we'll start in the app, of course. And I'm gonna tell my app that I want to change the cassette, which is show them that app in here, and you're just gonna hit change cassette. And what's really nice about this too is it does give you like the specific instructions. So even if you don't remember after training, it's very easy. So start the cassette change. Wants me to disconnect the tubing, of course. All right, this is the cool part. This is why it's called the Twiist. I don't know if you've even seen this before, buddy. You take the cartridge and you twist it, and then it comes off. So this is the pump part, and then this is the cartridge. That's why it's called the Twiist. So this part's the kind of weird part. It's much different than the Mobi, which you plug in and you charge. We usually do that at bath time, right? But the Twiist actually has this little battery in there, and it comes with 4 batteries and this little charging pack. So I always keep them charging, and then I'll just rotate them in and out at every site change. It does last a lot longer than 3 days. So you can really keep the battery in probably for a few site changes, but it recommends when you're doing this to put in a new battery. So very easy, just literally pop out the old battery and grab one of these. This has been charging all night, so these are 100% charged. So I'm just gonna put in a newly charged battery. And again, very simple, just pops right in, makes that high-pitched noise. Now my app is searching for the pump. Once the battery goes in, it automatically starts trying to find the pump, which is kind of fun. All right, now this is another part that's a little different than the Mobi. You're actually gonna fill the cartridge, the cassette, once it is attached. So you pull the empty cassette out of here and attach it. And again, this is where the Twiist name comes from. You just have to like line up these little lines and twist it, and it's on there. And again, this is an empty cassette. Now it does this performing pump self-test. I don't know, it just beeps a couple times and make sure it's all good. Just takes a couple seconds. Then you take your phone and you have to scan the cassette. There's a little QR code on the back of the cassette. Just scans it, make sure it's the right thing. Then it also asks you how much you're filling it with. I'm gonna do about 200 units, so I'm just gonna tell it that. All right, so I already pre-filled my syringe with insulin before the video because that would have been boring. Now, this cassette, again, empty, already attached. There's a tiny little hole on the side of the cassette. You just take this syringe, go right in, push that insulin in, and pop that out while you're still like pushing down on the plunger. All right, so now that is full. Now, the tubing comes separate from the Clio site. It's like in its own little wrapper. So we'll pull that out and attach that. Reed's taking some notes for me. Make sure we're doing this right. All right, so it's pretty similar to like the T-lock, but it's slightly different. That's why you can't use the tandem sights. But anyway, just, you know, screw on there. And then it's gonna prime. So you just start prime. I just primed into this little plastic thing. And it takes, I don't know, less than a minute, I guess. And you'll wait for the insulin to go through the tube. Once you see it coming through, you're just gonna hit the stop prime button on the phone. All right, so now we have insulin coming out. So I'm gonna hit the stop prime. Saw my droplets. Tell it it's complete. And now it's telling me to attach this to my site. Like I said, I already put that in before the video because you don't wanna see that. So I have mine kind of on my love handles. Attach that to my site. And it's like one step, the fill cannula and the start basal, which is kind of nice. It just kind of automatically fills the cannula as part of it. Hit start basal. And then that's it. Pretty easy. I would say compared to the Mobi, it's pretty similar. There are a couple differences, but as far as like time spent on doing things and ease of site change, I would say pretty much the same. And I do think the little twist motion is pretty fun. So I don't know, I hope that was interesting to see what it's like to change the Twiist.